Hey everyone! So I just wanted to film an update on how the 10K mud race went on the weekend. So as most of you know, this is my very first mud run ever. I'm not sure if I'll do it again, but it was quite the experience, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about it. So I typically run, but not normally more than 5K. So this was like a huge thing to me. And thank you to everyone who gave me words of encouragement and advice and kind of just positive things before I went, because they did really help, and I definitely thought of them while I was doing it. So I ran in 1 hour and 37 minutes. I ran with two other girls. We kind of kept pace with each other. It worked really well, and I'm happy with my time. I had planned on the mud run being a little bit more obstacles and a little less running. So I knew I'd have to run 10K. I just assumed that there would be a few more, sorry, I'm walking the dog, a few more breaks and obstacles than there was. So there was about one obstacle for every 2 kilometers up until the last, I think, 8 kilometers. So there was a lot of running. Thankfully, it was on a trail. It was covered in the forest. It was really nice, but it was also super hilly. So if I never have to run up another hill again, I think I'd be okay with that. So the running was challenging. It was hard. I knew I could do it, and I felt really good. But it was challenging, and it was kind of annoying. The obstacles were practical. I found them a little bit easy in terms of what they were, but they were practical, and they were all things that I had kind of trained before, so that part was kind of awesome. Now, so it was about 12 degrees when we did the mud run. We ran in the morning. Come here. We were running in the morning, and all I remember thinking is the last thing I want to do right now, I was shaking, I was so cold, is jump into a puddle of mud. Like, that sounds terrible. And of course, the very first thing that we do is we run up this hill, and we run for I think maybe like 0.4 kilometers, and you have to wade through waist high sunken mud. So we ended up calling this mud mystery mud because it was revolting, to be perfectly honest. It reeked, and I remember one of my coaches just being like, don't sniff, and I took a big sniff, and I was like, what the hell is this? So it was just disgusting. But the obstacles again were practical. There was a lot of wall jumps. There was a peg wall that I really liked. There were some loaded carries. The one that I liked the least, I think, is you're kind of in a trench. So you're in a big trench, and there's a cage over you, and you have to pull yourself backwards with only your head out of the mud. And that one just freaks the shit out of me, to be honest. It feels like you're trapped, and if your head goes under, where do you go? Because you can't get up. But I did it. I didn't actually skip any obstacles, so I was really proud about that. The big one with where you climb to the top and you go down pretty much a water slide into mud was just disgusting. In all honesty, I did it, but it was gross. So overall, it was good, and I felt really good about my time and kind of how it worked. I haven't gotten that smell in my nose. It is still in my nose, and I didn't even get to shower for like 6 hours after because I kind of had to drive home. But all in all, it was Babs, come here. It was fun. So I'm not sure if I'd do a mud run again, but the obstacles were a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I did screw up my phone. So I put my phone in a double Ziploc bag in a fanny pack that I was wearing, and I kind of kept the fanny pack up here whenever we were in waist deep mud, and it still got water in it. And I did get a bunch of post-run shots of me covered in mud, which I really want to share to you, and I'm kind of crying that I don't have them. And then the phone turned off, and it hasn't turned on since. So I actually had to go buy a new phone, and nothing had uploaded to iCloud. So I guess mistake number one, whoops. But otherwise, no one got injured, so that was a huge win. And I'm just really proud that I did it and that I pushed myself, because it's totally out of my norm to do that. While I love training, I just typically don't push to that type of extreme. For all of you ultra and marathon runners out there, kudos, because that's just insanity. This all started with my girlfriend kind of challenging me to do it. And I'm really happy that I did. So thanks again to everyone who sent positive words of encouragement. They really helped. It really helped remembering that running is mind over matter. So to just keep your legs moving, no matter how slow you're going, you're still moving, made a very big difference. So thank you, and have a fun day.